You are now listening to the National Show with Gangsterville and McGee. The National Show, the National Show, the National Show, no show, no show. The National Show, the National Show, the National Show, no show, no show. All right, No Nation. This is the National Show with your boys, Gangsterville and McGee. And if you are watching us live, make sure you subscribe to YouTube. And that's going to be YouTube.com/@National. That's at NATIONOLE. For IGX and all the other links, you can catch us on our link tree, which is linktree.com/National Show. That's NATIONOLESHOW. Or you can go directly to the source, national.com. That's NATIONOLE.com. That's going to have the latest show. That's going to have the freshest merchandise. You see this Gangsterville fitted right here. I'm looking like Tony Snow over here. Know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, check us out. Support us. We support you. We support No Nation. We back in this thing. We took a couple weeks off, man. We had to, knock the dust off, get a couple workout sessions in, you know what I'm saying? So this is our off-season workout session number 1. Got to make sure we stay in shape for the podcast world,
That's right.
Never know what might be out there,
That's right. And these off-season workouts, they random days, random times. You got to make sure you click the notifications, the little bell on the YouTube feed so you know when they're coming. Or again, you can just kind of keep an eye on our socials. We'll let you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back. I'm a little rusty, but it was a nice break.
Right.
Still merch God McGee over here. This past weekend was the Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill Golf Club in Orlando, Florida. So I got my Arnold Palmer Invitational hat. We'll talk about that golf tournament in a minute. But back at HGAB Studios once again. This is the spot. If you need creative partnership, if you need someone to help yourself accomplish what you see in your head, make those visions a reality. Whether you're in Miami or anywhere in the world, HGAB will enable you. Right next door, right here in marvelous Midtown, and right next door to the Coral Boutique. And it is
boy.
Haven't even had the grand opening, but they're open every day. Trust me.
Nice.
Fish, coral, aquarium supplies, whatever you need. Also, you can go to thecoralboutique.com. We're shipping all over the country, man. We got boxes going out every day. Gorgeous coral. It's really cool.
Nice.
Really cool. So yeah, man, we back at it, baby.
Yeah.
Figured we should link up. We should do a little Pro Noel report because there's crazy things going on in golf and basketball. We can wait with the football stuff till next week because we'll let the free agency kind of get settled. There's still a few people signing, trading, etc. Yeah. There might be some Pro Noels in New Jerseys. Yeah, and we got to talk about some changes to our Bucks roster. And not really ready for that convo. Not really ready to say goodbye to Mike Evans, but it is what it is. And so we'll talk football next week. We can talk some baseball next week too, because there's a couple Pro Noels that are in the World Baseball Classic and also getting ready for the new baseball season. We'll talk that.
Word.
The big things in the pro sports world that are related to, or the biggest thing right now related to Florida State, is Daniel Berger on the PGA Tour, looking great all winter. He's been looking really good. The key is that he's healthy for the first time in a while. Right?
Nice.
That's important. Obviously, that's important for any athlete. But golf's no different, man. That's a violent swing. You know what I mean? That's a violent motion, you know? So if you're not 100, that can be.
That's a lot of the body involved too. A lot of the body is
involved.
Oh
yeah, it's like every part, right? It's crazy.
Right.
So homie had the lead for a lot of the weekend, had the lead going into the final round, had the lead for most of the final round, was hitting birdies too. It's not like he blew it in any way whatsoever. He was hitting birdies. Akshay Bhatia, a great golfer, was hitting eagles. I mean, he was just lights out for parts of Sunday. He forced an overtime. They forced extra holes. And Daniel Berger lost in the first playoff hole, but he took second in the tournament. Looked really good all weekend. That was in Orlando, Arnold Palmer, as I mentioned earlier. And yeah, it's a short drive over to the TPC Sawgrass for this weekend. He'll be playing in the TPC Sawgrass this weekend. At the same time, Arnold Palmer is a pretty small field. They only invited, I think they only invited less than 100 golfers. I mean, it's a small field. Our guy Clanton, young pro Noel, was playing over in Puerto Rico at the Puerto Rico Open this weekend. Shout out to everybody on the island of Puerto Rico. Also, we're going to mention Puerto Rico again in a minute. I got big news for you that you definitely don't know about. I got big news to share.
Okay.
Hold on. We'll get to that. Let me not get ahead of myself. Luke Clanton took T5, tied for 5th place at the Puerto Rican Open. Pretty good first year, full year on the tour. We like seeing that. We like seeing him get those top 10s, those top 5s, get comfortable playing amongst the best in the world. That's the responsibility the first 2-3 years of your pro career in golf, you know. So this is cool, man. This is cool. They're both rolling. Brooks Koepka 2 weeks ago at the Cognizant in Palm Springs took T9. You know, top 10 is always great. Took last week off, but he'll be playing at TPC Sawgrass this weekend. Luke Clanton's not at TPC Sawgrass, but a whole lot of Florida State golf stuff going on, and it's not going to change. We're going to put more guys into the pro ranks in the future. We're going to have a nasty golf team starting next year. We'll talk about it a little more, you know, as the spring progresses. But the fact that, you know, Charlie Woods is joining and others, it's just it's a very good time for FSU golf and its alum. So good stuff. Nice. Yeah, but let's talk some basketball. Because, my friend, I have news for you. You know how all basketball season I've started the basketball segment of the Pro Noel Report by telling you that Malik Beasley is still a free agent. Well,
oh man, I guess what the news is now.
No longer. Malik Beasley has signed a contract to play basketball for... Let me make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Hold on. For the Santurce Crabbers in the Puerto Rican Basketball League.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's nice.
Have you heard stories about this league? Like, this league is crazy. Yeah. First off, there's tons of talent, tons of NBA talent. Guys will play in the offseason. Guys will play, you know, recent retirees or guys that are free agents. But it goes back. Have you ever heard the stories of when Phil Jackson played in this league back in the day?
Yeah, you mentioned it on the show, and I looked it up. Yeah.
It would get crunk. Phil Jackson tells stories of cats getting stabbed in the stands and shit. It would get crazy. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that he's on the team. Also, to tie it back to previous conversations on the show, one of the owners of Santurce Crabbers is none other than Bad Bunny, who we were just talking about.
Wow. That's fucking amazing, man. Wow. Full circle. That's dope, man. That's dope. Yeah. That's nice, man.
So shout out to Malik Beasley. I hope you knock the rust off. I hope you play really well. I hope you enjoy living in Puerto Rico. I hope you kind of get the headspace in the right place. If you feel like the comeback is appropriate, cool. If not, just live in Puerto Rico forever and smile, baby. Just enjoy it and have fun on the court and play well and ball out like you've always done. So that was really cool.
That's dope. That's dope.
We've been assholes and like poking fun about this at the situation all season, but we did it from a place of love, right? We want everything to work out for the homie, you know? All right, so let's talk about the guys in the NBA. All right. Jameer Nelson. He had been so he messed his ankle up. He's been out for about a week now. Really a week? Since like the second. So almost a week and a half, right? He's been out. Messed his ankle up. It looks like he's probably not this next game, but maybe soon he'll be back. They've been keeping his minutes low. Ultimately, he seems to be developing well. He's playing about, 15 to 20 minutes a game. He's getting some points. He's getting a bunch of rebounds. He's doing what Florida State basketball players do. He's getting everything, steals, assists, everything. And I think he has a place on the future as like a productive role player on whatever the future evolution is of this Wizards team with Trae Young and oh man, I'm blanking. Who was the other person they just added?
AD.
Oh yeah, Trae.
Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe
it's all good. It's all good.
Hey, a couple of weeks off, and I just forget how to do this.
That's
shit,
why
man.
we had to get the workout in, man. We got to work the mind out too.
I have an FSU sports story that I heard in Colombia on vacation that I can't tell on the pod. But I can't tell on the show. I cannot. I cannot tell on the show. But remind me off the show to tell you. I can't believe I haven't even told you yet. It's crazy. It's unbelievable.
Word.
Colombia, greatest place in the world. Period. Yeah. All right. So, like I said, Wizards. There's no motivation to win the rest of this year. They want as good a pick as they can get. Even if he's 100, they're not going to rush him back and etc. But he's developing well for young rookie. It's going okay. They are presently, I think, they must be one of. So I think they're 14th in the East because I think the Pacers are below them. Terrence Mann up in Brooklyn. He did not play Monday night. It was a coach's decision. It was just for rest minutes, keeping the minutes down. Another team, no interest in winning. So he's been, playing about 20 minutes a game, and contributing again. Like he's one of the bright spots on that really horrible team right now. We'll see what happens if he's a part of their future or not. He could be a good piece if they build around him and Michael Porter Jr. Maybe it's doable. Yeah. They got a ton of cap space. They can make a lot of moves this offseason. Unfortunately, that means he might be part of one of those moves, but we'll see. They are 13th in the East, just one up. The Bulls, I don't know if they're going to make the play-in game like they have done every year since its inception. There's never been a year that there's been a play-in game that they haven't been in it. They are 12th right now in the East. It's going to be tight too. It's going to be, they might not be in it. PW busted up his ankle. I don't like that. That's a trend among, pro Knowles, but he busted up his ankle, came out early last game. He's been kind of on and off the floor minutes wise. When he's on, he seems to be, I don't know. It's almost like he's never really gotten into the flow of the season. It's just been an off year maybe for him. I don't know. I don't want to be presumptuous, but it just seems maybe it's time for a change of scenery.
Yeah, because it looks like they've just been playing with a lot of Billy Donovan been doing a bunch of different rotations, so he hasn't been playing as consistent as he was earlier on in the year, which is telling me that they're trying to figure out their guys or their team, whether it's for the playoffs or whether it's for next year or whatever. Which probably isn't against him because he hasn't been playing bad, man. It's just trying to figure out what else you got on the roster before the end of the season.
Yeah, who are you going to put with who, moving forward and et cetera. Yep. They did a lot of roster changing, Levine gone, Ball gone, they're trying to find their identity as an organization. That's really it. Jonathan Isaac Man, just hasn't played well all season, been on and off the floor, dealing with a variety of injuries. Hasn't played in the last week. He's a game time decision for tonight. So if he's not back tonight, he's probably back soon. So that's good. We want him healthy. But they're at home tonight against Cleveland. Man, that new Cleveland squad.
Woo!
Game
Yes.
changer. Harden really is saying the right things in the right ears.
Piece.
You know?
Yeah. He definitely was that piece that they needed to put them over the where they need to be at.
In a lot of ways, Donovan Mitchell is a young James Harden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's probably learning a lot from him. The last few things he needed in his game, you know, it's probably going really well in practice. You know what I mean? It's probably a really nice locker room situation.
Yep. And it's lovely, you know, Harden, he doesn't mind stepping back. You know, ever since we've seen him in that Brooklyn role, he has the ability to either be that forefront player and squall the points, which he was doing in LA before he left, or let me step back and let the young guys do your thing or whatever and pass assists out or whatever. So that helps a lot. That's what they need.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You need a veteran facilitator. Who knows where to put the people at the right times and etc. And also understands, you know, how game change in how the game changes in the playoffs. And Cleveland has some vets. I mean, it's not like they needed a vet, or they're not like the Spurs who have like 2 guys with playoff, you know, or 3 guys. I don't even know if they have a 3rd guy. They have like nobody with playoff experience in San Antonio. Cleveland had it, but it's just nice to have a Hall of Famer in the room, obviously.
Heck yeah.
But back to the Magic. They're like 7th in the East. They're not nearly as good as I thought they were going to be. It's costing me money. I don't love it. Specifically in regards to J.I., I don't think he's going to be at Magic next year. Honestly, like, I don't know if he's going to be in the NBA next year, dude. He might be in that Portland basketball league. I was kind of thinking about that, man. Yeah. He might want to start brushing up on his Spanish, man. Start listening to some reggaeton and get familiar with Bad Bunny's music. He might need a job.
Yeah, it's just hard, man, because the older you get, the more injuries you get, and every year is just a influx of more young talent. So
and they're better and better every year. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, in my day, yada yada yada. You know, but like the talent pool gets better and better every time, every new class.
Yep. So but man.
Yeah, I don't know. J.I. is going to be in the NBA too much longer. So they were 7th in 5th spot. In the 5th spot in the East is the Raptors. They have been kind of floundering the last few weeks since the All-Star break, where, you know, they haven't really shot up like I thought they were going to. I thought they were going to kind of shoot up in the standings and kind of go on a bit of a run. A lot of L's. But our guy's still doing his thing. Scotty Barnes has been a beast all season. I mean, he's averaging 19 points per game for you know, the whole season. And you know, he does. He gets everything. You know, he gets rebounds, you know, everything. He dropped 24 last night with 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. That was a loss in Houston. Like I said, they've been losing more than they should lately. But Houston's also a really good team, so no shame in losing to Houston right now. But honestly, they wouldn't be in 5th without Scotty Barnes. You know what I mean? Like they're having a better season than we thought they would going into the. Well, I shouldn't speak for you. Than I thought they would going into the season. I didn't think they'd be in the 5 spot. I thought they were fighting for the play-in. You know what I mean? Going into this season.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, bro. They got a nice squad. They got the guy from New York. I forget his name, who's pretty much the most productive rookie out of the class, with the guy from New Orleans that's never playing or whatever. And
Zion?
Yeah.
You mean Cam? No, it's not Cam Reddish. It's
nah. It's the other guy.
Other dude who played it.
The Barea, not Barea. I'm saying, God.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Right. But yeah, they got a nice solid squad is what I'm putting together. Whatever. They just don't have that veteran presence there. That's him, RJ Barrett. Yeah,
nasty shooter and Canadian.
Yeah. And
Cool.
he's another Scotty Barnes, like a guy that's not gonna, be all shiny and stuff or whatever, but
I just
go
didn't
in
think
and get
Ingram.
everything done.
I didn't think Ingram would make a step. That like I thought we'd already seen
Agree.
the
Yeah.
best Ingram had, and I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
really
yeah,
enjoys
yeah,
being
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
focal point of this squad.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Scotty Barnes is nasty. They have Emmanuel quickly too, who's good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a good roster. It's a good roster.
Yep.
And so their bigs are playing better than well. If we thought about it more, we would have realized they have some size at the 5 spot, even if even if it's not the sickest offensive play, that we're gonna get effective presence,
Right.
it's working for them. It's working for them.
Yep.
So maybe I've been the only one that's surprised, but still, they wouldn't be in fifth without the way Scotty's been playing all year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then over on the Western Conference, our guy Devin Vassell, just does all the things every night. He's playing 20 plus minutes. He's getting, you're going to see, it's always like 10, 12, 14, 16 points. It's always something like that, but he always has a couple rebounds, a couple assists, a block here and there. And I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Whenever I talk about Florida State Seminoles in the NBA, I say that, man. And it's just, props to Coach Hamilton, and that's it, man.
It came to my mind as soon as you started saying that. Just that proud moment, man. Yeah. Yes, he did. Well-rounded player. They're gonna give you offense, defense, rebounds, assists, everything. He teaches.
He did it last night.
Fundamental basketball, man.
They got a win against the Celtics at home, but against the Celtics last night. And he did it again. 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. It's really impressive. Also, that's a big win for a young Spurs team. Like I mentioned earlier, they don't have a ton of guys with playoff experience, but they're super competitive. Like, I don't know if they can win it all. Like, you kind of have to lose in the playoffs to learn how to win in the playoffs, right? Like, I don't think OKC would have won if they didn't lose the year before to Denver. Denver? I think it was Denver. I can't remember. But potentially that's a finals matchup.
Oh yeah.
And so that's, you bank those wins in the back of your mind, and that's how you build confidence as a young team. Watch out for the Spurs. What do you think about Tatum back for the Celtics? How's that going to change things? I mean, he was back in 9-10 months.
I know. I'm scared. It scares me, man. And Tatum is like still, I feel like, a part of the future of the NBA, a big portion of the future of the NBA. So to put that in jeopardy with coming back so soon while your team was already playing so good, it just doesn't sit right with me. Now, I don't know. Maybe he knows something I don't know. It's his body, not my body. Maybe he's feeling better. And then,
they say he's been running 5-on-5 for like 3-4 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, people was having this conversation when T.O. came back after that leg injury. People was having this conversation when Kevin Durant came back or whatever. So something else you have to put into mind is as we progress, technology gets better. So injuries that we would have lasted longer before now getting smaller and smaller and smaller with better technology. I'm hoping that's the situation versus him trying to push it and come back. But oh my goodness, it makes that team that much more deadly because oh my goodness, bro, like they are. The Celtics is gonna be a problem, bro. They're already a problem. Period. Like, if they can shoot, if all of them are coming out,
Cleveland's gonna have their
handful.
But Cleveland's gonna have their handful with Boston.
Definitely,
and they were kind of sitting pretty. You know what I mean? They were kind of in a good place, and now with Tatum back, it's a good thing they brought in Harden.
Yeah.
And also, they weren't getting a ton out of Garland. Garland won. Is it Garland? That's who they?
Yeah. That was the one. Yeah.
They weren't getting a ton out of him. That Achilles is no joke, but you're right. Nowadays, modern medicine and medicinal tech has evolved.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, I imagine every pro athlete when they pop their Achilles, they're in touch with Kobe Bryant's
Mm-hmm.
doctor and
Yep.
Adrian Peterson to talk them
Yep.
through the rehab and whatever else. You know what I mean? Like now, there's been enough people that have come back and. Yeah, I feel like AP or AD. He goes by AD. He goes by all day, not AP. Adrian Peterson. He
Yeah.
corrects people when they call him AP. He goes by AD. But I feel like he messed everything up for athletes. Now when
Yeah.
they
Mm-hmm.
like
Yes,
feel
he
like they
did.
got to
Yeah.
hurry up, and I bet you some people maybe haven't responded well to that. You know what I mean? I bet you it's set some people back, but some
Mm-hmm.
other athletes have seemed to be responding well. And
Yep.
we're seeing Tatum back, man. That's great. It's good for basketball. That's for sure. It's good for the NBA playoffs. And that's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite shit. I love the NBA playoffs. I love the
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. But that
So,
Boston team is gonna be crazy. Brown is already playing at a MVP level alone,
yeah.
bro. So to get Tatum back, man, and he doesn't even have to do much, man. That's the best
No.
part about it. So
It's serious. I don't really see anybody other than them or Cleveland coming out. Maybe the Knicks, but everything has to go right in the playoffs for the
yeah, too
Knicks.
much stuff got to go
Maybe
right.
the
Yeah.
Sixers, only because there's never any back-to-backs in the playoffs. So if we see a healthy Embiid,
No, they just
wow.
lost. One their guard just went down. The Sixers. I forget
What's
his
his name?
name,
Hit
but the
it begins with an
Maxi,
H. Yeah. Oh,
Maxi.
Tyrese Maxey. That
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah, yeah.
We don't
Maxi
love
just
that.
went down.
He's a good basketball player.
Um, yeah, and my thing is he probably could be back by the playoffs, but typically any contender doing this stretch from now to the playoffs, if you get injuries, even if they come back, then you got to work them into a rotation when everybody
Yeah.
else's rotations is going good. So this is not the best time to get injured if you're a key part to a team, man.
Right.
So
And I don't see Bam Adebayo scoring 83 points every night to get the Heat, too deep. They
right.
might, win a round or two. Wow, I can't believe it.
Mhm.
I didn't even consider the Pistons.
Yeah, don't leave the Pistons out, bro. Don't leave them out. Now that's a scary team on the low right there, man. Kate
They
Cunningham been playing lights out.
Everyone on that team has a wingspan like way longer than their height, and so
Mm-hmm.
it's a trip. They like fill on the defensive side. They really fill
Mm-hmm.
space, and that is going to be even more beneficial in the playoffs when game slows down and half court game becomes more of a thing. Right? It's
Yep. Yep.
the regular season is a much faster pace, up down, up down, up down. Come the playoffs, traditionally everything slows down. It goes into ISO
Mm-hmm.
ball and
Yep. Yep.
half court
Yep.
ball, and the Pistons can be dangerous. So I amend my
Mm-hmm.
earlier statement. I could see three teams coming out the East: Detroit, Cleveland, or Boston.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. What's up with your boys, though, bro? How come when LeBron, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, is on the court, they're a worse team? It
It's
doesn't matter. No
this
matter
ain't,
what, whoever's
bro.
out there, they play no defense. So
I hate to say it, but this has been this really has been a consistent going back to his first year with us. It's just gotten worse over the years. And it's the style of play that he plays versus LeBron plays old school basketball. He
yeah,
plays
man, he's
Kobe era,
41. He's your
Jordan era
age.
basketball. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He plays our era or playoff basketball during the regular season. Where nowadays teams are running up and down the court, running up and down the court, running up and down the court. So that's why when he's out, we're scoring more, we're more efficient. And then when he's in, he's slowing the game down. I talk about
All of a
this with a
sudden,
lot of
it's
my
playoff basketball. We were just
yeah,
talking about.
yeah. But it kind of hurts us too. That's the reason why, if you notice, dating all the way back to Danny Green, Kendrick Nunn, every time we get this so-called 30/40% three-point shooter and they come to LA and they don't shoot good, and that's because of the pace of playing with LeBron James or whatever.
Yeah.
They just
But
said
JJ is smart.
oh
Right? Like
yeah,
I could
yeah,
see
definitely,
JJ
definitely.
looking to the playoffs from preseason. You know what I
Right,
mean? So
right,
it
right.
very well could be a situation where Let's just make sure we're in the playoffs and everybody's healthy going into the playoffs.
That's it right
and
there.
then we'll play, because then they can be really dangerous, because once it goes to ISO ball, you got Luka or LeBron, and they're kicking it out to Austin Reeves.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
That's a dangerous playoff recipe if it works. Right? If it works. If it doesn't work, we're gonna make jokes.
Yeah. Our heel right now is our center, though. DeAndre Ayton isn't panning out.
Don't you still have Jackson Hayes too? He ain't doing it either.
Jackson Hayes always has really just been a second string that's been, utilized as a starter or whatever, but he's never really first team talent or whatever. I love to keep him on the team, just not having him be our starter, our main guy, because he does well versus the second team. It's just when you put him in versus the first team, he gets, outboxed and stuff. So that if we address that during the offseason, get us a decent center, we're good, bro. We're good.
Well, I can't imagine LeBron's in the Lakers jersey again next
year. This year's over with. Yeah.
Who's your dream center? I mean, obviously you're not going to get Giannis. I mean, you're just not.
No, I don't want Giannis. No disrespect to him, because Giannis is loving it, but where he is at health-wise right now, I don't want to. After dealing with years of AD.
No, if he was healthy, it'd be amazing to have him and Luka, obviously. But still, even then, you wouldn't be able to pull it off, because both of those guys need their own team. Yeah. A healthy Porzingis is what I picture, but who knows if he's ever going to get past this disease that he has. So.
Right. I'm gonna tell you, I told you before, my dream is to take power from Orlando. That's my dream, because it's not working out there. They're not putting a good team together from him. He's just young enough or great enough to, still have those spring legs up under him. The league isn't on the lookout for him as much right now from the injuries he's been having the last couple of years. Probably could get a better trade price or contract price for him now versus the next 3-4 years from now, or whatever.
They're willing to lean into Wagner. I bet you they would consider that.
Yeah, I would love to.
You'd have to really bring. You'd have to give him pig. You don't even have picks.
It'd be a 3-team trade. Give him some draft picks. Probably give up Austin Reeves or something else or whatever. And yeah,
that'd be interesting. I'll tell you what's the fun route. All right, so you got to bring in like one of these like men health G13, fucking Ozempic type sponsors. But go get Zion.
Go
get Zion.
No.
You don't have to put. You can. He and Luka can learn to play together, and you have the sickest pick and roll fucking combo ever. He's a fucking nasty athletic
bro. You sound like Lakers fans
healthy.
when we was getting AD, bro. When he's healthy. How many times have Lakers fans said that over the last? What?
You got to think about it in terms of dollars and value. You can have Zion for next to nothing now. He ain't expensive.
Nah, he's still gonna be a hefty price, bro.
No. He ain't gonna be.
He's gonna ask for 20, 30, 40 mil or so. At least 30 mil or
20 million, 25 million is nothing these days. Everybody gets.
That's still another nice, decent reserve player, role player I would rather have or whatever than some dead money sitting on the bench. We just got rid of Kendrick Nunn for I don't know how many years that he didn't play for us. We got rid of the other point guard that we had from Miami that was sitting on our. No, we're not getting no damn Zion, bro. Nah. Whoever we get has to have a clean bill of health.
I'm sending you a Williamson
or else
jersey.
I'm vetoing it the same way the NFL did that Max Crosby deal. I'm vetoing it. Nah, we need health, bro.
I'm getting you a Zion jersey for sure. For sure.
You better get a knee brace with it.
Matching color. Golden fucking or yellow and purple. That'd be awesome. Bro, how's the 420 project coming along?
Oh man, coming together real good, bro. I got a couple tracks already laid out for it, man. It has a nice vibe to it this year. This vibe I'm going for more of like a old school feel, like a barbecue with your family feel or whatever. Yet still putting in my 420 magic with it or whatever. Just trying to broaden the horizons with it. Got a couple songs with a couple nice smooth samples to it. Yeah, coming along good, bro. I'm excited about it this year, bro. Excited about it. Straight bangers.
I'm excited to hear it. Dude, Weatherman has legs, dude. That has replayability. I very much enjoy that song. That came out great.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, bravo.
Yeah.
All right, man. This was good. A nice little nice easy like
ease back into it.
Exactly. I hope everybody remembers to hit that little notifications tab, little bell on the YouTube page. YouTube.com/@national NATIONOLE. We very much appreciate everybody watching and engaging with the shorts that come out on YouTube and on X and on Instagram. If you're interested in checking out our socials, they're all on our website, national.com, nationole.com. Also there you can watch the latest episode and get all the dope merch, including that shirt, that sweatshirt that Gangstaville's rocking right now. The other place you can check our socials links out is on Linktree. We have a Linktree page. It is /National Show, NATIONOLESHOW. Also, Gangstaville has a Linktree page. It is /Gangstaville, GAINSTAVILLE. And there you have all his social links and links to all the platforms where you can stream all of his dope ass music. You should go to all of those platforms. You should listen to his music on all the different platforms, like it on all the different platforms. That is the best way to support your friends that make music. Gangstaville is a great friend to support. Yeah, and I said the merch. I shouted out the Coral Boutique and HJB. We plugged all our shit. Is that everything?
You did the bet your ass?
Oh yeah. If you that's why I asked, bro. If you prefer this show as an audio product, it is available as a podcast via the Bet Your Ash Podcasting Network. BYAPN. BYAPN. Let me try that again. BYAPN. Be-appin'.
There you go.
You can get it like all the shows on the network at betyourash.com or the Bet Your Ash feeds on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Before next football season, we should probably set up our own audio feeds. We're grown-ups. We should have our own shit, you know. We'll talk off the show. All right, now I think that's everything.
That's everything.
All right. In that case, go Noles.
Go Noles.
And you have just finished listening to the National Show with Gangsta, Physio, and McGee.